Yo, what is up, my Shadow Army? So as I Shadow Critics back again with another anime video. So yes, today this is basically some idea that it came to my mind, and for those who may know, I did a Texas story on this channel, but it didn't go well, so I deleted it. So basically, this is a story idea, story explain on how I want the story to go on my other channel, Ragnarok Texas Story, and I want to share to you guys what kind of ideas they had in mind and why I want to do something like this. Well, the reason why I want to do something this scenario or do a story about this because, well, both Ruby and Bleach are my two favorite anime that, well, Bleach is the first anime that I grew up with, and Ruby is also an anime that I grew up with and helped me out with life. So I was thinking, like, why not do a crossover of, Ruby and Bleach? The Ruby character exists in the world of Bleach. And so basically, I got some characters from Ruby, which I'm gonna mention the OG characters, like Volume 3, like Volume 1 to 3 character of the Ruby. Not a lot of characters, to be honest. So basically, I want to go over certain characters, who they're going to be, and which side they are, or whatever. And yeah, this is basically how I wanted it to go, honestly. And so yeah, so basically we're gonna start off with the team Ruby, obviously. For Ruby Rose herself, she's a bit of tricky, and this is how I thought in mind. Ruby is gonna be both of three race: Fullbring, Shinigami, and human. So basically, because, well, okay, this is how I was originally gonna go with. I was gonna have Ruby be the daughter of Crow and still be the daughter of Summer Rose, and I was gonna have Summer to be a Fullbringer and Crow as a Shinigami, honestly. But I decided to change that idea to make, well, Summer Rose as a Shinigami and a Fullbringer, which no one knows that that Summer is a Fullbringer. They don't know what the Fullbringer means, honestly, for the Soul Reapers in the Soul Society. So basically, Ruby has basically the Shinigami ability and the Fullbring abilities from her mother's side. And no, actually, I take that back. Summer will not be a Fullbringer. She'll be a full Shinigami, but Ruby will be a Fullbringer because, well, she will have the Silver Eye ability. So basically, that's her Fullbringer. Because if you guys know, every single Fullbringer has their ability from each piece of the Soul King. So basically, Ruby has the Silver Eye ability from, well, the Soul King of, well, the Soul King Eye. So basically, Ruby has the eye of the Soul King's ability, which is the Silver Eye. And surprisingly, that Summer doesn't have that kind of ability. So yeah, there's that. And now we're gonna move into Weiss, and it's no surprising. And I seen a fan art of it. Weiss would definitely be a Quincy, along with the other Schnee family. Jock, Winter, Willow, Whitley, Klein, and of course Ironwood and Penny. They will be in this as well. So they're gonna be Quincy's, obviously. And that is literally no surprise. So basically, that's a little bit short. Blake, she will be in Rancor. So basically saying, so we're not going to see Blake in the Soul Society and Agent Shinigami or whatever. Well, no, you actually do get to see her in this. In the substitute Agent Shinigami and the Soul Society are, because which I will get into that later. And of course, Yang will be a Fullbringer. And I don't understand why people want Yang to be a Soul Reaper or a Rancor, honestly. So, Yang is going to be a Fullbringer. So that's basically it for the Team RWBY. And for Team Juniper, John will be a Fullbringer. Pure will be a Shinigami, because I've seen someone made a fan art of Pure as Vice Captain of Soul Reaper. And Nora and Ren, both of them will be a Fullbringers. So that's the only thing I can think of, honestly, that it could be a Fullbringer, honestly. I just don't see them be as a Shinigami or a Rancor, honestly, or Quincy, to be honest. Damn, I'm trying my best not to fucking yawn. And of course we got Team Stark. We got Summer as a Shinigami, Ty as a human, Raven as a Fullbringer, and Crow as a Shinigami. So basically, Crow and Raven, they will be sibling, but with different abilities. So Crow is, well, how do I put this? Actually, no, I'll get to that. So basically, Crow and Raven will not be related. I mean, they're well, not really, no. They're not, in this scenario, Raven and Crow are not going to be related or whatever. I'm not going to go over to Ironwood, Winter, and Penny, since I mentioned they're going to be Quincy. Ozpin and Glinda, they're going to be a Shinigami as well. Cinder will be also a Shinigami. Emerald will be a Rancor. Mercury will be a Fullbringer. Adam will be a Rancor. Roman and Neo will be Fullbringer. And Salem will be a Rancor. So yeah, those are the characters of RWBY that I just mentioned. So yeah, and now we need to go over the start of how I want this story to go. So in the story, Yang and RWBY will be childhood friend to Ichigo Kurosaki. So basically, Ichigo knows RWBY and Yang since they were kids, and both RWBY and Yang understand where Ichigo is going through of the loss of his mother and blaming himself that she got killed. And so basically they have childhood history. Weiss, let's just say there's some bad blood with the Schnee and the Ishida. Oh, I think that's the name of Uryu's family. So there's a bad blood between them two. And so basically saying they're gonna be like a Romeo and Juliet thing between Uryu and Weiss. Blake, she doesn't know that she's a Rancor. She thought all her life that she was a human with a cat ear, honestly. That she doesn't understand how she got it. And she gets picked on for no fucking reason. And so she decided to hide her actual cat ear, honestly. And she doesn't know that she's a Rancor, that she's not a human or anything like that. I mentioned about Yang and the others or whatever. John, he's just let's just say he's a good friend to RWBY as well. And Ren and Nora, it's still the same. They're homeless, but they're still able to manage to have their own place together. And in this scenario, they're kind of like roommates, but slowly became a couple. And Pure, on the other hand, she's a Shinigami that serves Soy Phone in the 2nd Division. So Pure is in the 2nd Division as a vice captain to well, not vice captain, like a lieutenant to Soy Phone. So basically, Pure takes what's that fat bastard guy's name? I hated him. I don't know why he's in the second division. He is not in the second division. He's not anywhere involved of the series. So Pure takes that spot, and the people who are exiled from because of Aizen, you know, the Visor, Urahara, and Yoriichi, they were exiled or hidden, whatever. Summer, Summer, Crow, Ozpin, and Glenda, they were decided to go to exile as well because, well, Summer, she thinks being alive of Shinigami is not her thing anymore, and it's just like she wants a new life. She wants to, you know, decided to fake her death, and people thought she died in action or whatever, and so she started to lay low and have a normal life, and that's why she met Tai, and they have both Yang and Ruby. So Yang, in this scenario, Yang will be the daughter of Summer Rose instead of Raven. So there's that. And Crow, he decided to go to exile, kind of like similar how Yoriichi did with going with Urahara, I meant, whatever. And so basically similar thing as well. Ozpin decided to go to exile along with Glenda, and since there's like 13 division, I'm trying to figure out how this would work, cause I don't know who was the original captain for that Tosin took over. We don't know who was the original captain, and we don't know who was the original captain to the Gin took over. Honestly, so let's say Glenda was the captain of shit. I can't remember the fucking division. Like the 13, I can't remember which one that Ging was in. Honestly, that pissed me off. Okay, let me check. Okay, third division. So Glenda would be the captain of the third division, because we honestly don't know who was the original captain of that. And Ozpin will be the captain. Oh wait, no way, I remember. The original captain for the ninth division was one of the Visor, I think. But you know what? Fuck it. This is how I'm gonna do. Ozpin was gonna be the captain of the ninth division and I forget that guy's name. The captain, one of the Visor in the actual canon. I cannot remember his fucking name. Well, he's gonna be the lieutenant to Ozpin, you know, the one with the 69 tattoo as well, or has the number 69 before Hisagaya had. Well, that guy, the gray hair, the more of a hand-tan guy, yeah, he's gonna be the lieutenant, but he's still become a Visor as well. And so yeah, that's basically how I'm gonna do it for Ozpin and Glenda, for them being the third division and the ninth division captain. So yeah. And what else? So basically that's basically how I wanted to go. Cinder, I've seen people doing fan art of Cinder being a captain, but I don't know which division would be fitting, honestly, because I mean, you're got Gin and Toza to be the captain on the third and ninth division. I mean, you could get instead of Momo, being a lieutenant. I could see Cinder be the lieutenant to Aizen. Yeah, I could see that. Until the time is right. And I can see Momo would be, you know, fully loyal to Aizen and use her of her game. Like, Momo is not going to be the lieutenant in this yet, because Cinder is the lieutenant for Aizen. So that's basically how I'm gonna go with this. And that makes you guys wonder, do the Grimm exist? Well, yes, they do. They do exist in the Wake of Mundo, and how do I put this? I've been trying to compare which is of the creatures I'm more fear of, the Hollows or the Grimm, because the Grimm are the embodiments of fear, and Salem is the one who created the Grimm, or started to create the Grimm, and she's a queen of the Wake of Mundo. And how to put this? It's hard to say, but the Grimm that you cannot see, only where the people has a nightmare or feared of them, basically. So, it's hard to say which one is the more fear. God damn, fucking hate yawning when I do this recording. And, it's hard to say which one is more fear, is the Hollow or the Grimm, honestly. It could be either one. And speaking of the wrong car, honestly, Emerald was created because of Cinder. So Cinder created Emerald and found Mercury after the betrayal of the Soul Society as well. And Salem, she's a queen. Like I said, she's the queen of the wrong car. Not the wrong car, the Wake of Mundo. But she's not, I'm going to say this right now, she's not the husband to, I forget the fucker name, the king of the Wake of Mundo himself. She's not married to him. Them two are separate of their own. They work together, but they're not, you know, husband and wife sort of thing. Like, the king of the wrong car was Salem, is the queen for the Grimm. So basically, they both are the two rulers of both the Wake of Mundo. And so basically, Salem will be what rank Salem should be in? I would say, well, Salem is immortal, and she has really regenerative ability because the god gave her the ability to be immortal. And well, no, in this version, Salem is not going to be immortal, so I'm going to take that away. She does have her magic ability, so she still has that. God damn. So I would say, I think Salem would be the lower rank. I would say 7, honestly. Which that would piss off Salem, that she's the weakest, honestly. And how do I should say this? What else am I missing? Damn. I think that's the only thing I can think of, honestly. Oh yeah, Roman and Neo. You don't get to see them until the Fullbring arc. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only time you don't get to see them, is the Fullbring arc. And yeah, there'll be some characters that you will not see later on in the series. Like Emerald, Mercury, Adam, for example. Same goes for Salem. Because I want to make 4th season of the Texan story of Ruby and Bleach. Season 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Like, based on the actual canon arc from Ruby. not Ruby, Bleach, honestly. And, I don't know if I'm missing anything, honestly. I don't know. I think I might miss something. Maybe not. Oh, right. Yeah, I know I was missing something. People are gonna be saying that about the ship for this story. Is it Ichigo and Ruby? Nope. Nope. I'm not. No. Ruby X Ichigo? No, that's not gonna be the ship. Ichigo's still gonna end up with Orihime. Ranji's still gonna end up with Rukia. Ruby is gonna end up with John. Nora and Ran, they're gonna be the couple. I want Yang to end up with Chad, but I was like, nah, it won't work. The only ship for Ruby and Bleach is Weiss and Uryu. And also, if I gotta mention, Blakey Yang, yeah, they're still gonna be a couple. So yeah, sue me. But anyway, so yeah, why is it Uryu will be the only two Ruby and Bleach character be a ship? Because that is something that came to my mind. Like, that is like the first ship that came to my mind, and it makes so much sense in a nutshell. And if you have to ask me which one I'm most interested in doing, it has to be the Shinee and the Ishida family. You know, bad history to each other and all that shit. And do like a almost similar to Romeo and Juliet thing where Weiss and Uryu are like, oh, they hate each other, and then they're like the Quincy rivals, and then became an actual lover, that sort of thing. I could fucking see that in a nutshell. So yeah, that is something I'm most interested on doing, honestly. And yeah, I don't know what else I can say. And 1,000 Year Blood War, oh boy, there are gonna be some conflicted with the the Quincy survivors, like Weiss, Anywood, and Uryu joined with Yuhaba, Penny, Winter, and who else? Whitley, Willow, and Jock will be on the side against the Quincy, along with Uryu's father. So yeah, that is something interesting. Or I might change that idea, I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for the longest, but I know damn well it's not gonna get that much fucking attention any damn way, because it really pissed me off. That shows that you guys don't give a shit about Bleach and not give a shit about Ruby anyway. So I'm starting to have second thoughts on not doing the Texas story of it. If I don't, well, I might as well just, well, at least I made this video so that could be out of the way. So yeah, and this basically it what I have to say, and all the information, everything that I wrote down so I won't forget, honestly. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channels, my social media will be down below. Sketchwide, you can know Joe. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Before I shut the videos, I'll see you guys later.